Okay, so we are with our most recent career comeback champion, Tejeshwini, who came back strongly after a career break. Tejeshwini, welcome to this particular session, the one-to-one success story recording. How are you feeling today?
Very great, energetic, and finally meeting you, getting to know you. One-on-one session, very energetic, sir.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you for saying that. Congratulations to you. This takes a lot of resilience, and have we have interacted on WhatsApp before as well. So I
Yeah,
know your journey has been really inspiring. Just take us through your journey, Tejaswini. When did you start work, and then what happened? How did the career break happen? Let's take it one by one.
okay. So I have done my master's in the year 2020. So
Okay.
in the October itself, I got my results. It was all good. Everything
Hmm.
I got third rank for the entire college. The
Amazing.
next year itself, I got placed working in Wells Fargo. Everything was fine. Yeah, though politics were there, I was used to manage. Nothing new here, but due to my family pressure, I had to leave the company. It was very unfortunate because I was yet to receive second level promotion plus hike as well.
Wow. This was 2021.
2021, I got opportunity to work with Wells Fargo.
Okay.
2022 had to leave. September
Okay. Hmm.
September month, I had to leave because it was very important for me for a promotion second level, and I was at the highest peak. It was
Hmm.
like I was used to manage. I used to train as well. Though I was
Hmm.
a fresher, manager were very much kind of appreciating, giving a lot of good feedbacks. Kind of I was enrolling into multiple process. But
Wow.
all of a sudden, my kind of I had bad time, I would say. But I know you told me that do not be the victim, take responsibility of your actions. I remember that it was my mistake though. It was a night shift, so I used to return at 3 in the morning. Kind of, my parents were very much orthodox. They were not kind of, comfortable. Kind
Hmm.
of very much orthodox.
Hmm.
So I had to leave, and yes, my mother was a bit mentally ill. She's
Hmm.
kind of, I had to take care of her. Someone was there.
Hmm. Hmm.
So as a elder daughter of the family, I had to sacrifice everything. And
Hmm.
my mistake was that I did not look for another job. I kind of,
Okay.
dropped everything and, kind of, shut down and left everything for the sake of my family. So I remember that though you do not, put the everything fault on your family, take responsibility for actions. I remember that it was my fault as well. I did not had a second options
Hmm.
before kind of not dropping the papers. I kind of
Hmm.
didn't think through.
So
Maybe
at that time, I think the priority was to take care of the family,
yeah,
and you stepped up for that responsibility.
yeah.
That was the reason.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a bit a sacrificial moment for me because I had to kind of step down of my career at the highest peak of my career life. It was like, okay, fine, I'll choose my family as well. My though it was a crucial thing, my parents said like you can go for day shift.
Okay.
So it was all miscommunication and had a lot of fights. Kind of, they were not talking. We had a cold war in the home itself. It was bit kind of drama buzz in the home.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
it was all, and even in my personal life, kind of it was bit going. Everything was a downfall in the
Hmm.
2022.
I understand.
2023, it was kind of though I was searching, it was all night shift jobs. Either it was
Okay.
I put up in Bangalore, so I used to get assigned for Hyderabad or Chennai jobs. My
Okay.
parents were like, no. It was again a downfall, again a no. Then I started applying elsewhere. Every time it was a no. At least I gotten 50 rejections in the
Wow.
2023. 50 plus
So
rejections.
you were getting opportunities, but it was your personal situations were not allowing you to move up.
Yeah. And one more thing is that at the end of the interview, though they liked me, it was kind of, they rejected me at the last of the
Hmm.
interview in the year
Hmm.
2023.
Hmm.
So I finally gave up. I thought I could at least I had someone to get married off. At least after marriage I thought I'll get. But in the 2024 I got betrayed. It was
Hmm.
another downfall.
Okay.
It was another downfall. Yes, I kind of was fully depressed. Kind of, we hit something when we hit downfall. We can't, think through.
It's a loop.
Mind
Hmm.
is very much kind of gloomy and cloudy,
Hmm.
and I wasn't able to think through. Yes, I had some thoughts, bad thoughts as well, but I was like, no, this is God gave you a life. You have to live through no matter what. That is what I gave. Then in the month of September, I came across your Instagram page.
Okay, September 2024.
September 2024. I was thinking like, okay, I'll just attend your workshop, then see. But when I attend your workshop, though I was very much depressed at that time, like not talking to you, seeing you, not talking to you directly, but listening to you through the workshop, 1 day workshop, was like very much energetic. I spent 100 rupees. I did not had a bank balance. To be honest, I'll tell you, I was very much broke. I was very much broke. I didn't have any bank balance. I borrowed the 100 rupees from my friend and paid the workshop.
Wow.
Then I attended. Then I thought, okay, at least some sort of a door is opening for me through this webinar. I was like, okay, quickly I thought of it. Then I gave a 2 days time. I did not had money. Though it was a less 5,000 affordable, my bank balance was zero because I did not had job. My parents were not supporting. They were like, you either marry this guy or you don't do anything. It was all kind of, pointing fingers at me that I'm the bad person here. So I borrowed loan from the HDFC. Hopefully I had a good credit there. So I borrowed loan from there and paid here and joined. So that is how my journey started for cohort.
That was in September 2024. You had to take a loan to come into the cohort.
Yes, yes. And it was contemporary kind of thing. I thought, should I do it or should I kind of put all it? Then I was like, no. The one who betrayed me, the one who kind of was not there, they're happy. Why not me? I was like, yeah, it's time to take action of my life and get back my life. Though it was a downfall, it was like I'm losing the loud person, losing my career, losing my salary, and losing my top thing, like where your career name, your pride, I can say, pride. Like it all came crashing down. Like someone asked, like, "What do you do?" I like, "No, nothing. I do. Just sat in home." That kind of killing me like insidely. They were like, "You just get married. What will happen?" I was like, "No, I do not want to get married. I want to be independent, emotionally as well, financially as well. I do not want to be dependent on anyone." So then I took a leap of faith, paid into it, and got into cohort. And yes, that journey was kind of bit skeptical, like how this is works and all. And then when I started attending this inner session call, then I was like, okay, every time energetic calls, it was all cheering me up. And then every time, whenever I get more depressed, I was still depressed in the year 2024, still though. But I used to wait for the inner circle call.
Every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday, I used to wait. It was in the evening. Right now, it's
initially. Initially, it was in the evening.
It was in the evening. I was every time, whatever it is, I don't care. I just have to sit in front of the Zoom call and attend Satyam sir call. Whenever I hear your voice, it kind of gives me some sort of hope. I don't know why. So like, though I was not participating in the group, I was listening to your voice recordings in the WhatsApp.
Yes.
It was every time it gave me some sort of hope. Like it's something kind of light in me, kind of you shouldn't back down. You should get up, whatever it might be. Take it as a hard lesson. Take it as a bad nightmare, and you're coming out of it. That is what I did and worked on it. Then I connected spiritually as well. Kind of I got disconnected spiritually. Then I got connected to spiritually. I kind of worked on it. Then after 6 months, randomly I got a call saying that, "Are you interested?"
Okay.
June 27th was my birthday. I was praying, literally praying that God, before my birthday, I need a job. I don't know, God finally heard my prayers and is like, I was not sure that this job is gonna work out. I was like, though I'll try it off. I lost all the confidence. I thought, though it's okay. If it's a rejection, it's fine. I'll take it, as a lesson. I worked on it 2 days. I practiced. Then the interview was right. They really liked me.
Amazing.
They really liked me. There was only one position. There was only position person. There were 5 other interviewers, and the one out of 5, I was the one got selected to this.
Wow.
That was kind of very much proud. Like finally I got chosen. Being chosen after a long time gets a very happy thing. Happiness.
True. So Energy wise, Tejaswini, I mean, you have maintained some amazing energy levels even after so many challenges that life has put on you. During this time, January to June, were you implementing the framework like your
I was
LinkedIn or
implement.
resume? Were you applying for jobs? How
I
did the
was not
journey go?
applying job for the
Okay.
Jan month. I did apply, but
Hmm.
it was a night shift.
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
thought it's a rotational shift, so I can
Hmm.
convince them to day
Hmm.
shift. They were like, no, you have to
Hmm.
come to night shift.
Hmm.
Again, it's kind of, closed door for me.
Same loop. Hmm.
So what happened? I started practicing some spirituality. I kind of
Hmm.
people do not know tarot and all. So
Hmm.
I enrolled tarot as well as cohort at the same time. I borrowed loan
Hmm. For both.
for both, and I kind of practiced it. I worked on it. Sometimes I kind of practiced tarot. That
Hmm.
kind of got connected, helped me, and as well as I was attending simultaneously. Both
Okay. Both calls. Very good.
both.
Hmm.
And one thing is that whenever I hear a voice or something kind of wakes me up, it's like, no, Satyam sir, do not disappoint Satyam sir, do not disappoint Satyam sir. But you kind of gave us do not disappoint it on you, be
Hmm.
do
Hmm.
something for yourself.
Hmm. Hmm.
Well, like very much good. Though I was not that participant because I was still healing in process.
Hmm. I understand. I
I was
understand.
still healing. Yes, sometimes I do cry in between and all. Kind of, that hard thing had hit me. I do not want to discuss about that person when I'm in high level. So I know I'm not
Hmm.
interfering that person. Right?
Hmm.
Yes, that person did betray me. It's a closed chapter.
Hmm.
But right now, I'm writing a new chapter here right now with
Hmm.
only me, me,
Yes.
me. That
Yes. 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 Very true. Very true. I mean, it is very evident that energies have played out well for you, greatly for you, because you leveled up. I mean, you
mm,
took a decision, took a leap for your own life. You prioritize your growth, even after so much of negative things happening around you. That's why the universe is giving you this return,
uh,
right? So that is how it is happening. Energies play the most. I also believe that, and everything else, the process, the steps, they become the how. I mean, they become the part of the story.
yeah.
So you're saying that did you like when you got this job? Was it because of your profile that was there in some portal or your LinkedIn? How did this happen? Like, how did you attract
LinkedIn.
this?
Right. I attended the first boot camp. So I wanted to.
Okay,
I did attend the boot camp second two
okay.
times. Two times.
October and November. Hmm.
Yeah, October and November I did attend. It was very much kind of rush hour. I say.
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
enjoyed it. To be honest, it was not stressed. It was kind of a fun games things.
Kind of a game, yes.
It kind of
Hmm.
I did enjoy it. Then later kind of I rebuilt and you told me to work on multiple projects. I did
Yes.
worked on three live projects as you said, Coursera and Forage.
Yes.
And I kind of you told me that for that career gap I need to fill up some sort of things. If
Hmm.
my
Hmm.
resume doesn't have anything, they
Hmm.
would not looked at.
True. True.
And by your guidance, LinkedIn stories and LinkedIn profile, I did rebuild my entire LinkedIn. It was not
Wow.
good at all. By your
Hmm.
instructions, I kind of that picture till the wall. My LinkedIn didn't even had that wallpaper at all.
The banner. Hmm.
It was not even that, and it didn't even have the about section. Nothing. It was all empty. Then I was like, what was I doing? I didn't even realize like you kind of, you're doing God's work. To be honest, you're doing God's work. That is what I was like very much. Satyam sir is helping me out. What should I do? Then after the boot camp, I kind of, rebuilded my resume, rebuilded everything. To be honest, it took 10 to 15 trials to build my resume.
Hmm.
It took 10 to 15 trials. Late
Takes time. Hmm.
last, finally, I did a simple resume, just
Hmm.
simple thing. I used to add this education, but education I made it to short. Then my skills and the present project, and the career gap reason. What was it? Personal reason.
Hmm.
So I kind of listed out, gave it to the chat GPT, whatever you gave the prompt. I used that
Hmm.
prompt only. I used that prompt only. Then I got a good resume. Then I was satisfied after 15 to 16 times.
Amazing. Okay.
After
Okay.
16 to 15 times, then I got applied to LinkedIn. Then I was like open to work. And all of a sudden, I got the random call. It's like,
You got a call. Okay. When was this? When did you exactly get the call?
I think week back only. It was
Hmm.
all done very, very. I think June 25th or 22nd, I got it.
Okay.
By June 26th, I got this interview call, and
Hmm.
July 1st, I attended the interview. July 2nd, I got selected, and by July 7th, I got joined.
You joined as well. You have started the job.
Yes.
How were the first couple of days?
First couple of days, I did not receive the ID as well. I didn't receive the laptop. They were like, observe. Today,
Yes.
it
The induction
started
is
with
open.
training, basics training. Yeah, it's in the process of getting my badge and the laptop. Though it's a contract, the company has a good reviews. And
You are back to work anyway now. From here, you will start growing. It
yeah.
will all work out.
And I wanted your opinion as well. As you said, like after you gave me a green signal, then only I said okay.
Yes.
Because I
I
couldn't.
remember that.
I thought it was a contract or a bond. Then you mentioned it's not a bond, it's a project. Then I was like, okay, though I'm getting paid, plus I'm getting paid, I'm getting experienced, I'm getting to work. Why not give it a try?
Grab it. Yes. Yes. 100%. The office and everything, is it welcoming now? Like when you have.
It is welcoming. It's kind of previously same as my old office, but
Amazing.
yeah, it's 2 3 days. I'm very much kind of
Just
talkative
started.
person. I did not get anyone. It's okay. It takes time, but yeah,
It will.
it's okay. It just
It's a milestone in your long journey that you will have to grow in your career, right? So it's one of the milestones, and you will jump to the next and to the next, I'm sure.
and they said like if they like my performance, they can hire me as a permanent member. So they did mention that if your performance looks good, so that's another touched milestone. I'm hoping for it.
I'm sure. I'm sure. Amazing. Amazing. Thank you for sharing your heart out, Tejaswini. And these things do not happen randomly. Nothing happens randomly in this world. I'm sure when you spiritually connect, and even when you attend the tarot classes, nothing is believed to be happening randomly in this universe. Everything has a reason. So
Exactly.
since you maintained your energies positively even in the negative situation, since you still took the steps, whether it is about your analysis or resume or LinkedIn, that's why the results are coming in.
Yeah.
And till the time you keep maintaining the same growth attitude, more results will come in. I mean, it's just starting for you. This is just the start.
Exactly. And you always use your prompt as well, even for the worksheet as well, goal settings as well, career goal settings as well. I do remember all the three things, everything. And I every time I try to blame kind of to the situation, you always kind of come pops up like, take responsibility of your actions. Do not blame me. Do not be the victim here.
True.
That is what keeps repeating. I had the bad habit, kind of blaming on the situation.
The
But
victim mindset.
yes, but I with your help, I kind of decoded it. Like yes, it was. There were some part of my mistake as well, but yes, it had happened, and I never expected that I would come back, give a comeback to the career. I was like, no, given up. But it's very fortunate.
That's why Tejaswini, your stories is even more inspiring, because one, the challenges were like massive. Second, you yourself thought that you have given up, but still you stood up and you kept on working. Whatever is the reason, everything else, my help or somebody else's help, it all boils down to you, because so many people are speaking, and I also speak to so many of people. But then those who decide to take action, you took action on the process. That's why you're getting the results. That's
Exactly.
plain and simple. So amazing work done. Okay. What would you want to? You know that there are other warriors in the group, in our WhatsApp group, who are actually working on their career comeback journey. Most of them are positive. Some of them get negative at times when results are not coming in. Personal life, professional life. What would be your message to them?
Keep going. Do not stop. No matter what, take a leap of faith. Whatever it is, the result might be a rejection or a success. The results will be like you put effort here. Effort matter here. That efforts doesn't gets fall into wrong place. It's gonna help you in the future. It's like I was started practicing aptitude test. So every time I had doing aptitude test, self interviewing myself, doing with the chat GPT. So no, keep on going, no matter what, no matter what the challenges is, you know, take responsibility. Whatever it comes, it might be hindrances, it might be challenges. Yes, I do not have the experience of the married life, but yet you have the ability to overcome all these challenges.
Hmm. They do. All the warriors, all the women warriors in the cohort do, and that's why the value of self-reliance, right,
Yeah.
that we speak about.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Those three keeps on kind of, it's kind of registered here in the mind. It's registered. It won't go away. It won't wipe off at all. It's
Hmm.
there.
That's
Is
great.
what
They
keeps on.
got registered, Tejaswini, because you attended the inner circle calls with that level of dedication. That's why they got registered to your mind, and that is what is producing the results.
Yes. And yes, in between, kind of, though, as you said, like in between, I gave up.
Hmm.
There will be a moment that it comes that give up. But then I remember, like, no, you're gonna have to face it.
Hmm.
Your life, you're gonna have to, you have two choices. Either you're gonna give up and sit in home, or you're
Hmm.
gonna get up and face the challenge. So I choose the
Hmm.
other one option, to face the challenge, no matter what.
Hmm.
Yes, and one more thing, time will always change. It's not permanent that you're gonna stuck in this phase. It's
Hmm.
always changing.
Very true. Very
That
true.
is what I learned. A very hard lesson, Satyam sir. Very hard lesson.
I understand. That's why you're so strong now, and you are well equipped to manage any challenge from here, because I think you have already faced the hardest of the challenges. So, any new challenge that comes in, you will be able to not only face it but also grow through it, Tejaswini.
Ah.
Right? Okay. So, what are the future plans? Like next 3 months, 6 months, have you planned something? Like how
I
would you be growing?
I actually kind of 6 months, till 6 months I want to work here. So I thought of having getting contact with other people. I thought of working there itself. Since it's a work from, I have hybrid options as well. Hybrid
Wow.
as well.
Amazing.
That is what I wanted to. I didn't even actually kind of join down there. I just
Hmm.
kind of hoped for a day shift job, 9 to 6 job, and got it
Hmm.
without even asking it granted. It kind of
That to hybrid.
hybrid, three
Amazing.
days office, 2 days home as well. And then
Amazing.
it's like very lenient as well. It's kind of good and
Flexible. Hmm.
flexible. And also it's a very good company. I had a good reviews, and one of my peers has told me that it's a good
Hmm.
company, go for it. And plus,
Amazing.
you at the top of it, go for it. You tell me green, gave me a green signal. I was like, okay, fine, I'll do it.
Amazing. 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 Amazing, Tejaswini. Thank you for sharing your heart out. This is really inspiring. I'm sure everybody who listens to this story will go to the Hall of Fame archive at Career Comeback Up. Everybody who listens to this would be like amazingly inspired. Plus, they will understand that challenges come and go. You
Hmm.
have to keep going, as you said,
Hmm.
right? Amazing.
No, I have faced a very, very bad kind of very, very unfortunate. I never thought that I would come into this downfall situation. It
Hmm.
was very unexpected, but as you said, it's all kind of part of journey for success.
Yes, yes, yes. 100% part of that. Thank you, Tejaswini, for sharing this with us. And I see exponential growth for you from here
Mm.
on. Keep learning in CCH, keep following the process, even you are back at the job.
Yes, yes.
Do not miss out on it. Keep on learning, and I'm sure your growth would be very fast from here.
Yes, thanks to you. Thanks to you. Mostly, you're doing a God's work. You're helping out every woman, not only India. I think other part of the countries as well.
Yeah.
I've seen two, three people kind of other part of. You're doing very much God's work. A very, very big thanks to you, Satyam sir. If you weren't there, I don't think a lot of women would be sitting in the home, regretting, lot of regrets. So big thanks to you, Satyam sir.
Thank you for saying that, Tejaswini. I mean, I also feel fortunate that I've got a chance to help such amazing women warriors who have so much strength, so much potential in them. And if through me, through my guidance, if they can come back to work, regain their confidence, regain their professional self, I'll be the happiest.
Oh, that's great.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Tejaswini. I'll be stopping the recording now.
Okay.